So, hello, Cyberland. My name's Marlon, the old channel's Old Fart Hacks, and what we're continuing to look at here is mounting and what's necessary to mount these. I'm hand holding this time. These chucks on the Vevor 7x14 lathe. I went through and determined the bolt hole patterns and so on, and you'll see all this good stuff. In the text below, I'm going to go ahead and link in these screws and so on, so that if you need more, actually they're studs, let's use the right term. But anyway, if you want those, you can get them from McMaster Car. So anyway, shall we start with the actual layout and drawing of the in CAD of the nose of the spindle that these bolt onto. So onward. Well, so let's get on with sketching up this spindle nose here. The outside diameter is 100 millimeters, but let's do that first. So C for circle, pick the midpoint, come out here, say 100, hit enter. And there we have our diameter of 100 millimeters. Next, we need the circle pattern. The easiest way to do that is I could put in the overall diameter of the bolt hole circle, which is 84 millimeters. But instead I'm going to come in here and do a line. And I'm going to go up here, and half of 82 is like, I'm sorry, half of 84. 84, 84, 84 is 42. So that we put in. And then we put in a circle on the end of it to represent the bolt hole, and that's 8 millimeters. So there we have our basic bolt hole layout. But let's go ahead and get rid of this line because it just confuses me, it confuses me at least, and I'm confused enough. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the 3-hole pattern. We've already got one of the holes, and with CAD, it's so wonderful this way. All you got to do is come down here and come along to a circular pattern, and it goes to select. So we'll select this, and then we select the center point, which is this. We do want a full circle, and right now this is for the 3-hole, so we want a 3-hole pattern. Click OK, and there, voila, is the mounting hole pattern for the 3-jaw chuck. Then the next thing we need to do is come in again and do a circular pattern again. Select the same one here because that one screw is common to both patterns. The center point's obviously the same. We up the pattern to 4. Yeah. Again, full. We're not going to suppress nothing. And hit OK. And now we have our pattern. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4 bolt pattern, and we have the 1, 2, 3 bolt pattern. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to extrude, I know how rude, the nose, or the spindle, the spindle nose, whatever. And to do that, we'll go ahead and select this and then hit E. And I'm going to do this as because I want the face surface here to be at 0, I'm going to do this at a negative, so that's negative 9.5. And there we have the basic pattern. Then the next thing we need to do is put the section that's raised up that goes into the back of the chuck that actually perfectly aligns the chuck, well, at least quasi-perfectly. Anyway, so let's go ahead and select this surface and then say circle. And we'll come in here and hit there. And that nose diameter, the raised section, is 72 millimeters. So we'll put that in there. And that rises out 3.5 millimeters. And there we have it. I'm going to, in fact, save this because, it's some work. But anyway, yes, again, hole number 1, for a 3-jaw, hole number 1, hole number 2, hole number 3, and for a 4-jaw, hole number 1, hole number 2, hole number 3, and hole number 4. So again, the dimensions are, the outside dimension here is 100 millimeters. The bolt hole circle, I know, don't put it in that way because then people get confused as which way everything's going. But the bolt hole circle is 84 millimeters, and this inner circle, the raised section that goes to the nose that goes on the back of the chuck, is 72 millimeters. Kind of hope that gets it for you. This is going to be a long enough video at this point, I think. So, ta-ta, and bye-bye, and so on.